Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex. If you have noticed, I've done a little rebranding on my channel just to spruce things up, clean things up, and also just make it a little more aesthetically pleasing than I normally do. This isn't the first time I've done that. I've done this many times just because I'm trying to, keep a style together and be very consistent. But finally, I decided to make a new version of my channel and just, stick to it, hopefully. Talking about more important things, for today's Escape the Night update related video, I have changed the style of what it will be today. As you can tell, you are hearing my voice for the first time for one of these types of videos. In other videos, I do show my face, but that's unrelated to a lot of the Escape the Night updates that I do. More it's like discussions and whatnot. But for today's video, I decided to change, instead of using text, to using my voice because, I think a lot of reading could just get boring, so I think it'd be faster if I spoke it. There are a lot of updates that we have gotten over the past couple of months about this movie, a lot of changes, a lot of rumors, speculation, possible details about a fifth season in the coming future. Hopefully we might see that, not entirely sure, but that's up to Joey and the future of Escape the Night and the projects forthcoming. Before I start discussing all these new updates, I would really love if you guys could subscribe to my channel. It really does help me. Very engaging. If you would like, you could subscribe to my channel, drop a comment on this video, share it, do whatever you like. Other than that, let's get into today's video. Starting off things, we are going to talk about how we've been getting major updates on the production of this movie solely because essentially, this movie was supposed to come out this month of December of this year, but obviously that has not happened because apparently there have been a lot of changes happening over the past couple of months, production being delayed, cast members not being fully cast, directors changing, a lot of stuff. But recently, Joey did mention that the movie has now officially begun production, and there is evidence of this that I will be showing you guys in a bit. With that being said, it is most likely that this film will be released next year. We are not entirely sure when that will be, but my guess is it's going to be either somewhere in the March, April, possible May area, like late winter, early spring, just because editing takes a while. They are trying to distribute this film on a DVD, send out things that people, bought on the Indiegogo site, so it might take a while. I am really happy that they finally were able to get production rolling after a lot of months of people asking and waiting, just because with Escape the Night, you never really know what's going to happen with production if things get halt or stop or change or anything sort of like that, just because things will happen. Schedules get changed, actors have to leave the projects, you never know. So with the confirmation that it is starting to film, gives us a very good sign that we are rolling in the right direction, and we will be seeing this movie finally coming out soon. We did officially get a sneak peek at the set of this film on Joey's Instagram story. If you look closely, we can sort of see something going on. It right away. You can notice that there is a very obvious Christmas-themed setting going on. There's some snow, there's a stocking hanging from the ceiling, Christmas lights, a tree, presents, a bunch of stuff. There's a lot to go into this because we obviously don't know what's going on with the story, because the story apparently might be changing according to Joey based off script changes, so we are not entirely sure what to expect. The possibilities are that the movie starts in a Christmas setting, it takes place during Christmas, a scene could obviously take place during the wintertime, so many different things to happen. We are not sure, but hopefully we'll get some answers soon. Maybe if Joey decides to, share a little sneak peek information to the story. Joey did mention that the original film crew from the show might actually be coming back to help film the movie, which would actually be great because I don't know if other film crew would know how to do the show or movie in that style like how he had it, but we never know what could happen. They might change it up. I'm thinking they might change the style of the film. I'm hoping they do just because, it's a movie. Want to make it a bit more cinematic, but you never know what could happen. One of the major things that Joey did reveal on a recent live stream, I believe it was on Instagram, was that the original era that this film would take place similar to the show and how each season is set during a specific time period, whether it was the 1920s, the 1800s, the 70s, and the 40s. Originally, this film was set to be taking place in the 1950s with, a diner, retro style, all that funky stuff. Kind of similar to the movie Hairspray or Grease. It seems as though Joey has changed that and will be taking this movie to the 80s, which I'm kind of happy because the 80s definitely would fit a perfect season for Escape the Night, but I think him using this for a film would really, enhance the style, the story maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But I think we could definitely get some exciting visuals, maybe a cool logo, music, promo, a bunch of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. I wonder if you guys are. So definitely drop a comment if you think you're excited about the 1980s era. So with the cast, we already know that Rosanna Pansino was confirmed to be making her official return yet again to the Escape the Night universe. She was on season 3, then killed off, then brought back for season 4 in the All-Star season, and then inevitably killed off once again. But this time, Joey made this small little competition YouTube video where he had some alumni, I believe Tyler, Manny, Glozell, Rosanna, and Tila competed, and Rosanna in the end won. And Joey said that the prize to that was a part for the film. So we now know she will be returning. Very little information on what her role will be. We don't know if she's playing an original character, if she's playing herself. Who knows? It most likely is that she's playing herself if Joey is going to take the more realistic aspect of Escape the Night for this film with having people playing themselves again or possibly playing fake characters. We don't know yet, but hopefully we'll get the answers soon. My guess is that she's going to be playing herself in this film. There has been a lot of rumor and speculation going back and forth of who will be in the movie, who's not in the movie, because Joey had, I believe, a Discord for people who purchased certain perks for the movie to discuss possible cast members they wanted. And I believe some of the people that were tossed around were Tana, Glozell, I believe Chris Olsen. People wanted, I think, the Merrill twins in there, Madeleine Petsch, who's a very dear close friend of Joey's, who you might recognize from Riverdale. She's a very popular actress from that TV series, which would be really great because she could draw in a lot of fans. There's a lot of people. Obviously, I don't want to list every single person that has been suggested just because that's just unnecessary. But I have a feeling that we might be seeing Trisha Paytas specifically in this film because I know she had been wanting to be a part of Escape the Night for years, like since the first season. But apparently when the movie was announced, the Escape the Night Twitter account revealed that YouTube didn't want her on the show because of her inappropriate content and that the fact she didn't have enough subscribers, which I kind of sense of bullshit in that. But obviously, since they've been very close friends, I would love to see him finally putting her into this project. I think she might be in the film, but I think she's just been lying to keep the secret, but we don't know. She might not actually be in the film. She might be genuinely honest in saying that she's not a part of it, but who knows? Maybe she is. Not entirely sure, but hopefully we'll get an answer on that. There isn't a lot of information we've gotten on plot details rather than the original story of the film, which involved a house, people trying to solve puzzles and whatnot, which is very adamantly similar to the rest of the show, like where people are in a mansion or a state or a town and get trapped whatsoever. We don't know entirely sure if there's going to be a main villain, villains, minions or anything like that, just because I think Joey's trying to keep the details of the movie very small, just because obviously don't want things leaked, things spoiled, all that type of stuff. But I'm hoping we'll get a little tease at what we might be expecting. There is a rumor going around that Ava Augustina, I believe that's her name, who played the sorceress on the show, might be coming back, just because she posted something on her Instagram saying that she was coming back from set, so that might be interesting thing to see. I think Nikita Dragon was also rumored to be making a return, so who knows? A lot of people returning, a lot of people rumored to be returning, who knows? But I do know that Joey had confirmed that at least 2 Escape the Night alumni character people, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, will be in fact returning, but we only know that Rosanna is one of them. So drop a comment on who you think the other might be. I have a feeling it's going to be Tana, specifically because a lot of people wish she had been the victor for season 4, because not a lot of people think Colleen deserved that, title. I agree. I think Tana should have won season 4, but that's not the point of this video. If you want me to talk about season 4, I do have a video on my channel. You could click the link below or on the screen, wherever I'm going to pop it up. I'm not entirely sure. So moving on to season 5 rumors, essentially Joey talked about how he had ideas for what he would like to do for a season 5. One being using inspiration from liminal spaces, which is a common popular thing that's been going on for a couple of years now, where people talk about like these empty spaces which are just very creepy. It's very popular on TikTok and on YouTube, very similar to the back rooms, if anyone's familiar with that. He also mentioned something like Chuck E. Cheese, where there's like a playground involved. So we don't know for sure what he's going to be doing for season 5. Even if, it gets confirmed, it might change. We don't know. But hopefully we could see a future season, just because the fandom is always asking for another season. I would like to see another season, but things change. Who knows? So I think that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said before, if you haven't subscribed already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Share this video if your friends are a fan of the show, the movie, whatever, because I think the word needs to get around that the movie is finally happening. So other than that, I will see you guys in a future video, hopefully if there's more updates. But other than that, click that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.